Okay, today I'm going to be looking at filaments on the sun, and but just before I explain what's happening, here's a couple of clips from Suspicious Observers and Thor News about it.
We also saw a surge through the southern filament, but no destabilization, and she continues turning in.
So if that filament pops off right at Earth, things are going to get interesting very fast. And I'm not interesting mongering. It would definitely get very interesting very fast. I don't have a PhD. I just have the know-how.
Now, as you can see, that's got a helix on one side, and then that filament runs around the other side of the sun. I'm going to predict that there's another helix on the end of that filament. And now I'm going to show you why and how the same thing will happen on Earth with storms. And so I'm going to read the description, and then the pictures go from left to right and down the page. Okay, sun filament motion explained. A filament is the top crossover point of a double helix energy flow. Energy moves matter. Filaments rip off when more energy is added, causing rotation. No energy, no rotation. So we have 2DH double helix waveforms at the top there, just different configurations, but basically showing a counterclockwise helix on the right, clockwise helix on the left, and the crossover loops at the top, and the arrows are the movement of matter, which is always from left to right if you're looking at it this way on. Okay, then we get down to just next to the description there, it says sunspots. Again, as you can see, this is the top view. It is a helix on the left connected by a string to a helix on the right. To the right of that is a longer filament, and those loops in the middle, which look like little E's, are actually tornadoes. We're looking from above again, so those circles actually spin down either to the sun or to the ground on Earth with storms. Next you get the middle pictures, and again it shows a clockwise and counterclockwise rotation on the left and a clockwise on the right. That's because inside every counterclockwise rotation is another clockwise rotation, then counterclockwise all the way down to infinity and out to infinity. But the matter always goes via clockwise rotation through the counterclockwise rotation to the clockwise rotation side. Now we move on to the 3D picture there. That is a wave. We have the clockwise rotation on the left, sorry, counterclockwise. On the right we have the clockwise rotation. In between is a sheath. This is seen in smoke, and this is, according to the left-hand picture there, the counterclockwise and clockwise rotation in one, moving matter to the clockwise rotation, which is up. And that's why energy goes up clockwise and comes down counterclockwise. Now the bottom pictures, we have an above shot of many waves. This is like clouds pushing together. They all roll up. Each pulse wave stacks against the previous wave. That's how clouds work. On the sun, you see on the right there, filaments and tornadoes. Going back to the sunspot picture at the top with that loop string in between, well, once you get your counterclockwise rotation with the clockwise inside, you then get a double helix rotation, which is why it looks like that on the bottom right picture. And underneath you can see the word sun. Those little crossover points are tornadoes. So there we go. That's what a filament on the sun is. And as you saw, energy, roaring fire energy, roared straight across the wave. That's because it's passing energy. And that's why storms on Earth are going to get more violent, because the center of the storm will spin its energy out across the storm. So there we go. That's exactly how sun filaments work, and they are ejected when more energy is added, and as you can see from all the videos, they spin off into space. Thanks very much. Solar filament motion explained and what it's actually doing. My name is Lee, and I'm a Christian.
We also saw a surge through the southern filament, but no destabilization, and she continues turning in.
So if that filament pops off right at Earth, things are going to get interesting very fast. And I'm not interesting mongering. It would definitely get very interesting very fast. I don't have a PhD. I just have the know-how.